What's going on, Reliance, and welcome back to a brand new exclusive Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you how you can play as Yoda in the various modes within Battlefront 2, and I'm also going to be giving you some tips and tricks as to how you can last longer as Yoda when you do get to play with him in the game. But before we get fully into this video, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below what guides, tips and tricks you would like to see from Battlefront 2. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance, be kept up to date with all Battlefront 2 content, and see more exclusive gameplay videos in the future. But for now, let's get onto the topic of this video, how you can play as Yoda, and how you can play better as him when you get to play as him within Battlefront 2's various game modes. So you can play as Yoda, most people's favourite hero, in 3 modes in Battlefront 2. The first being Galactic Assault, which is a brand new game mode in the game. The fan favourite mode, Heroes vs Villains, which is just a purely hero game mode, which is really fun. And the brand new offline option known as Arcade. To play as Yoda in Galactic Assault, you have to earn 6,000 battle points through completing various actions within the game, such as getting kills, getting assists, playing and completing the objectives within the mode, and even buffing and reinforcing nearby teammates. This can be done even quicker by equipping a certain star card to your class, which allows you to earn battle points at an increased rate, and playing more with your squad mates, but I'm going to cover that in a later video. I want to focus on purely Yoda in this one. So once you've earned your 6,000 battle points, you can purchase Yoda for all 6,000, which will be taking off you once you select him in the respawn menu. You will play as Yoda for that full life when you respawn. However, if you are defeated, you will lose Yoda, and you will have to earn 6,000 battle points to play as him again. However, if you are killed literally the second you spawn in as Yoda, you will be given some battle points back, so you may not have to earn the full 6,000 back, depending on how early you die into the life as that hero. In Heroes vs Villains, you can play as Yoda by simply selecting him from the hero selection or respawn screen. You do not need to earn any battle points to play as heroes in this game mode, as it is heroes only. This is a very tactical game mode though, so if you run off with Yoda in this mode, you will get killed pretty quickly, so it's best to try and stick with your team to win the game mode and hopefully not die as much. However, in Heroes vs Villains, Yoda probably isn't one of the strongest heroes to use. And this is a topic that I'm going to cover later on in this video, but it is because Yoda doesn't seem like he can block lightsaber attacks. Now it could be due to his size, that because he's so small, when characters run towards him and hit him with his lightsaber, they just kind of go over the top of him and then hit him from behind. Or it could be because Yoda's blocking ability actually does not block lightsaber attacks, which is a shame. But if he could, it would probably make him the most powerful hero in the game, and maybe a little bit too OP, which is probably why Darth Maul himself can't block as well. So if you are playing Heroes vs Villains as Yoda, do be careful and do try to buff your teammates with the presence ability that he comes equipped with. In the offline option known as Arcade, you can play as Yoda in Custom Arcade, depending on what settings you actually choose, as there are a lot to choose from. Battle scenarios, which allow you to take on the role of a trooper, reinforcement, or hero in a set mission with various objectives, and only on console, split screen versus against your friend as Darth Maul, which is a really cool game mode, and I can't wait for you guys to get to experience that. As we all know by now, heroes are a lot weaker in Star Wars Battlefront 2, so don't expect to be able to select Yoda and stay alive for a full game mode, as they do have a lot less health and can be killed off a lot quicker, as they are a lot less tanky. However, if you follow my tips and tricks, you should be able to stay alive as Yoda for a little while longer, meaning you get the maximum amount of playtime out of those battle points you spent to play as him. Yoda is a very well balanced hero, by the way. He can heal himself and nearby teammates, as well as cause massive damage points to enemies within a short space of time. Yoda can also repel blaster fire and force powers from other heroes, but I don't think he can repel lightsaber attacks, as when I tried to block as Yoda in the game and people hit me with lightsabers, I was still getting damaged, so I don't think he can do that. Because of Yoda's size in Battlefront 2 and in the Star Wars universe in general, he can hide behind almost any object within the game. You really do need to make use of this while playing as him, as it will stop enemy troopers and heroes from spotting you easily and unloading their full armory into you to take you out of the game as quick as possible, as Yoda is a very powerful hero to play as. I found that when I played as Yoda against troopers, I would play both aggressive and passive, as Yoda's abilities suit both playstyles. If you didn't know, Yoda's abilities are Dash Attack, which allow Yoda to leap forward and deal as much damage as possible while he swings his lightsaber, Unleash, which allows Yoda to unleash the Force in an area in front of him, damaging and pushing foes, and Presence, which allows Yoda to heal himself and nearby allies. If you are at close to medium range to a group of enemies, Yoda's Unleash ability will allow you to repel them to quite a distance using the Force, which can allow you to catch enemies off guard and strike them down with your lightsaber attacks before they get back to their feet and cause damage to you. Quite often though, Unleash will not kill enemies outright, so be prepared for them to fight back once they recover from the ability. Enemies do tend to die from the Unleash ability if they are on low health or they are the officer class or something like that, but people who are playing as reinforcements and heavies and other heroes, unless they are super low on health, will not be killed outright by the Unleash ability, so you have to use it, then get up close and personal with your lightsaber to cause the most amount of damage as possible before they get back to their feet and then try to attack you. Yoda's Dash Attack allows him to get up close and personal with the enemies quickly to strike them with his lightsaber attack before they can cause too much damage. This is a really great ability to use to kill enemies quickly if they are a little out of your range and they are firing at you, you're trying to block their blaster shots. You can hit the Dash Attack, which will throw you forward into their face, and then you can finish them off with the lightsaber. And it also works really well on enemies who are trying to escape your attacks, or they see you so they try to run away. As soon as they turn their back, if you hit the Dash Attack and leap towards them, they won't be able to get out of the way on time, and it will allow you to take them out with the lightsaber. The Dash Attack, by the way, also does damage if you do hit someone while you are dash attacking, so that's really cool. If you hit them with the Dash Attack, you actually land on them, you can kill enemies quite quickly, and it's a really cool ability. It also allows you to move around the map quite quickly, so if you move into an area and then there are a lot of enemies within a room or something like that, you can use the Dash Attack to get out of the room and get out of that area of the map as fast as possible before they kill you off. So not only is it a really good offensive ability, it's also quite a good defensive ability, because it allows you to get out of the way of damage just as quickly as it allows you to get into someone's face to cause damage. The Presence ability can get you out of a lot of tricky situations as well, as it allows Yoda to heal himself and nearby teammates, like I've said, if they are running low on health. There were a lot of times while I was playing as Yoda where I would get too aggressive with him and I'd start dashing and throwing myself at pretty much every enemy on screen, and then I'd end up really low on health and nearly defeated. So then I would retreat, I'd try and sprint away or use the Dash Attack to actually get out of the way of people and get into cover. Then I would use the Presence ability to heal myself and sometimes nearby teammates, which would give me enough health to get back up to a reasonable amount of overall health, which would allow me to get back into the battle quicker rather than hiding behind cover for enemies to walk by and then for me to ambush them. It's really cool how you can sort of play both ways with Yoda. There's a lot of heroes in Battlefront 2 which only allow you to play one way, where I do feel like Yoda's really well balanced. If you're a passive player with heroes, you can sit back, sort of use your Dash Attack to get out of the way of enemies, use Unleash to repel anyone who gets a little bit too close, and then Presence to keep yourself alive. Or if you are really aggressive with heroes, you can use the Dash Attack to get into enemies' faces quicker, use your primary attacks to finish them off, and then Unleash to surprise enemies, push them out of the way, then dive into them with your lightsaber to finish them off, and then Presence just for if you are running low on health, to help yourself recover and get back into the battle faster and start taking out more enemies. Hopefully this little guide does help you out while you play as Yoda in Star Wars Battlefront 2, but if you would like to see more guides, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below what you would like to see, and if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash a like on it. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance, be kept up to date with Battlefront 2 content, and see exclusive gameplay videos in the future. Other than that, may the Force be with you.